What's good, guys? Welcome back to another video. My name is Justin. You're here with JustINK. So are you a minor, teenager, or young adult that is thinking about getting a tattoo? Watch this video as I explain the reasons why you shouldn't get a tattoo at a young age. But also, if you are certain about getting a tattoo, the steps that you should take so you have the best possible outcome and something that you do not regret in the near future. If you guys are new to the channel, welcome. I just want to say this channel is all about things that are tattoo related, my experiences, opinions on certain topics, but most importantly, guys, my journey towards getting tattoos and working towards a bodysuit. Now, I got some great news. I got a tattoo planned in the near future. It's coming sooner than you expect, so go subscribe so you don't miss any future content. But let's get to today's video. Let's go. So a lot of this information that I'm going to be giving you guys is from the internet that I've gathered, but mostly it is from my own personal experience. I want you guys to learn from my mistakes so that you don't make the same ones that I did. So, learn from me. First tip I have for you guys, it's not really a tip, it's more of just knowledge, and that is you need to be 18 years and above to sign for your own tattoo. That is what is legally required. I know some places may differ, but for the most part, it's 18 and plus to sign for your own tattoo and do it yourself. If you are under 18, that means that you need either a parent or a guardian to sign for that tattoo. Now, if you go into a shop and you are under 18 years old and they do not ask for a signature, leave. That shows that they are not reputable, that they are just trying to get your money. Avoid that. Go to somewhere that is reputable, that asks for that mandatory signature from either your parent or guardian or you if you were over 18. So guys, I want to stop you right there. I want comments to go right away. I want you to go in the comments right now and let me know, when was the first tattoo that you got? For me, it was when I was 17 and that was my cross. If you guys want to go watch a video, I did a tattoo regret video and I list all the tattoos that I regret. And most of the tattoos that I regret are from when I was 18 and younger. There were 3 tattoos that I got. I got my cross, my chest piece, and my ribs. It's funny because I was 18 and I thought at the time that I was going to love them. And now I look back and I'm like, man, I wish I did things differently. I wish I sat on the idea, or I wish I didn't get it in general, or I got something better. Just take it from me, getting a tattoo at a young age is risky because you tend to regret them later down the road. So here I'm going to list some reasons why young adults, teenagers, and minors make the wrong decisions and shouldn't get tattoos. I'm going to go into depth on a couple of them, and some of them are kind of obvious. So the first one, I think the biggest one, is young adults, teenagers, and minors don't know much about tattoos. All they know is a tattoo is a tattoo. They don't know about quality. They don't know about looking for the right artist for the job. They don't know about certain themes, styles. So all that is kind of just unknown to them, and I only think about what they see on somebody else. They don't really know how to really get the best possible work on them, and they only get, what they feel at the time is right and cheap sometimes. Another reason is, they tend to go to the first person that they see first, or somebody that their friend knows. Now, take this from me. This is a personal one that I've experienced. The one that I got on my chest, I didn't do any research on the guy. I just went and got it done by the guy that was at the shop, the first guy I saw. I just walked in and I got the tattoo done without knowing who the artist was or doing any research. Another reason why you guys probably shouldn't get tattoos is probably because you guys don't have the money or the funds to get a well executed and good tattoo. I know when we are teenagers and young adults, we don't tend to have enough money in our bank accounts. My saying is always, you pay for what you get with tattoos. And when we're younger, we don't have the money and we tend to get half-assed tattoos or things that are just kind of subpar. Whereas if you wait a bit and you definitely save your money to get that, couple $1,000 tattoo, it is definitely going to be worth it in the long run. So I think this is the biggest reason out of them all, and that is we just get tattoos for the wrong reasons. And that is, to fit in, to look cool, to look sexy, to impress the other gender, to rebel against society or your parents, or to, just look tougher. All these reasons are, I'm sure, many of the reasons why we get tattoos at a young age. I know I got them for majority of those reasons, and all these things that I've listed are reasons why I had my tattoos to begin with. Sit on these ideas and these tattoos. Don't be impulsive and don't try to do it just to fit in or go with the social norm and all that. Trust me, guys, you might regret these tattoos when you are older. I got them at 18. I am 26 and I already started regretting them at like 22. So next, I'm going to list some tattoos and styles that you should not get at a young age that you might regret later on in life. Now, this is no offense to anybody that has these tattoos or wants to get these tattoos. It's just from my own personal experience that I have a couple myself that I regret, but also statistics that show what is regrettable later down the road. So the first tattoo style that I recommend you guys not to get at a young age, that a lot of you seem to love at that age, including me when I was young, is tribal. Nothing against it, but a lot of people, especially at a young age, seem to get tribal and then regret it later on down the future, including me. The next one is a significant other's name. Now, I know when we're young, we're in love, and it may seem like that love is gonna last forever, and getting their name on you just to prove how much you love them is the best idea in the world, and to show them how much you love them. But stop. Don't get it done. Odds are you're going to probably break up in a couple months, years, you never know. And you're going to have their name on you to either cover up, lasered, or, moving that name around so it fits something else. Just don't get a significant other's name. That's like a big one, and that's one like I always say don't get, even if you were older. The next one, and this one I personally do not like, it is the cheetah print. Now, I have nothing wrong with getting a cheetah, like a realism cheetah, but when you get cheetah print, it kind of just looks it just doesn't look good to me. So the next one that you guys should not get is some type of motivational phrase, word, or something like that. I have one on my chest. It was kind of a quote that I thought I lived by at the moment. I don't anymore, and I'm currently getting removed. I know a lot of other people like to get words that they think mean a lot to them in the moment. Then later down the road, they're wondering why did they get that word on them or that quote. And then the final one I have, and it's not really style, it's not a well done tattoo. There are a lot of poorly executed tattoos out there that are done very poorly, and that is just the one to not get and avoid. So let me know in the comments if you guys have any of these tattoos that I listed, and if you regret them, or maybe you have them and you don't regret them. Let me know the story, and let everybody else know as well in the comments. Let's see what we can get. So now, if I listed all that stuff and you are still looking at me and saying, Justin, I'm still young and I still want to get that tattoo, then I'm gonna list some things here that you are definitely gonna want to follow into getting that tattoo, so it becomes the best possible tattoo that you can get, and so you don't regret it later down the road. So the first one I have for you guys is think and plan ahead. I want you guys to think about that tattoo that you want to get, and then sit on that idea for at least 3 to 6 months. This is going to give you a good amount of time to sit on the idea, think about it, and in that time span, if you guys are ever contemplating or second guessing yourself about that tattoo, don't get it. Stop right there and think about something else. Just because if you're already second guessing it before you even have it, you're definitely going to second guess it and regret it when you have it and later in the future. Also, plan. You want to think about where you're going to put this tattoo. If you guys want a small tattoo, I would not suggest, and I always say, don't put it in like a prime real estate location, because when you want a tattoo maybe down the road, or you want a bigger piece, or you want a sleeve, you're not kind of working around it or doing cover-ups. So just think about all that ahead of time. The next step is finding the right artist. And I can't stress this one enough. The artist is what makes the tattoo. Every artist has a certain theme, style, a certain way they do it. And once you have that kind of idea of what you want, the next step is to go and find that artist that's able to execute that job the best possible way. If you do your research and you find the perfect guy for it, I guarantee you that tattoo is going to come out exactly, if not better, than how you ever expected it to. A good tattoo is not cheap, and a cheap tattoo is not good. You pay for what you get. Quality over quantity. These are all statements and quotes that you gotta live by when getting a tattoo, because you gotta save up for a tattoo. Now, this is the next one in the steps for you guys that I want you to follow. I know when you are young, you're a teenager or minor, you don't really have the funds that you can be spending on an expensive tattoo, because tattoos that are good can range from hundreds to thousands of dollars. Artists know what they're worth, and they are going to charge what they believe they're worth. So an artist that is good is definitely going to charge what he thinks is right, and it's going to usually be a lot more than, say, that guy that's just starting out and that isn't as good. So always make sure that you save up for a tattoo. Again, quality over quantity. A cheap tattoo isn't good, and a good tattoo isn't cheap. Remember that. And finally, guys, the last one I have is, if you guys are young, do not get any face, hands or neck tattoos. So my final opinion on all this is, if you are watching this and you are a minor, teenager, or young adult, I'm gonna say this right now. The tattoos are great because they are a great way to change your appearance, how you feel, and then also, you know, it's a good way to express yourself and then hold memories where you can look at later down the road and remember them. But there are many things that you gotta watch out for. 3 of the tattoos that I got when I was younger, I regret now. So you gotta remember that. Take it from me. I would say the best time to get your tattoos is from like your mid-20s to late 20s. That's a time when we are more into what we know what we like, we know what we dislike. Our career paths are kind of more chosen. We know what we're getting ourselves into. So if you guys are thinking about that tattoo though, make sure you follow all the steps that I listed. Do your due diligence, sit on the idea, do the research, and then save up, and you guys will have less likely of a chance of regretting that tattoo later down the road. If you guys like this video, go give it a big thumbs up. You know, I like seeing my thumbs up. More importantly, go comment. Let me know when your first tattoo was. Let me know if you have any of those tattoos that I listed that you shouldn't be getting. And then let me know just a story that when you got when you were younger. I love hearing them all. And I'm sure everybody else loves to go into the comments and read them as well. So I really appreciate if you guys did that. And then finally, go subscribe. Remember, I got that tattoo coming soon. And you just don't want to miss any other future content. So go ahead, join the community. And then I just want to finally say thank you guys so much for watching this video, for giving me your time. Until next time, Justin out. Later, guys.